What's going on there, YouTube, and welcome to Fresh Comic Stories. Guys, this is the channel where we basically sit down and cover different kinds of comic book stories. Now guys, today we are going to cover DC Rebirth Wonder Woman Volume 1, the storyline called The Lies. Now guys, this is the storyline where basically you have Wonder Woman trying to figure out her own past. The thing is though guys, for some strange reason, her origin story is changing up left and right. But also guys, back in the New 52, she's been home to Themyscira multiple times. The thing is though guys, as we saw back in our year 1 videos of Wonder Woman, her mother told her, once you leave Themyscira, you can never come back. The way here will be lost to you. And the thing is though, she's now realizing that possibly the world that she's been going home to visit, thinking that it was the real Themyscira, was not the real Themyscira. And so now her goal is to truthfully find the way home to Themyscira and figure out who in the world is playing mind games with her. Guys, I do hope you enjoy this video. Now guys, two quick things before we begin our story today. The first thing is though guys, there are a bunch of names in this storyline that I am going to butcher. So please forgive me if I butcher a name that you do know how to pronounce correctly. Now guys, also number 2, this storyline right here guys, it does take place after the New 52, a few years after the year 1 storyline we just covered. Guys, year 1 kind of takes place before the New 52, is more of a updated origin, and then this storyline right here takes place after the New 52. But guys, you'll see what I mean as we process through this storyline. Now, thing is though guys, we do pick up with Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman. Now the thing is though guys, right now she is going into this random rainforest. Matter of fact guys, this rainforest name is Badna Kane Rainforest, and I'm really sure I just butchered that. But the thing is though guys, as she's going through this rainforest, she's calling out to somebody. Now the thing is though guys, she's telling this person that you are the only person who can help me find a way home. So I need your help to find a way home to Themyscira, because when I thought I have been home multiple times, it was all a lie. I never been home to Themyscira. And guys, she's basically referring back to the New 52, where she has been going back home multiple times to Themyscira. But the thing is though guys, you now have Greg Rucka, the writer, say she's never been home. She has never been home at all. What she thought was her home was a lie. And so right now, she's going around this rainforest asking this person to give her a chance. The thing is though guys, she does get surrounded by a bunch of different men. Now the thing is though guys, you do have Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, kind of tell these men, listen, you have two options here. You can talk to me face to face and help me out, or I can do this the hard way, where I give you 3 warnings. And if I get to 3, I am going to kick your butt. So go ahead and call off your men now so we can talk face to face. Now, we do jump back over to Virginia. And guys, we do pick up with Etta. Now guys, remember, Etta was back in our year 1 storyline. And the thing is though guys, at this point in DC Comics, Etta is kind of like, I want to say she's second in charge, maybe third. But the thing is though guys, she's kind of like Overwatch. And what I mean is that right now she is watching over a team who's in the same area that Wonder Woman is in right now, just a different part of the area. And so she's basically Overwatch for that team. She has eyes in the air. And so while she's walking into the office, you do have her, like, I guess her staff tell her, listen, we got word that Wonder Woman is in the same area that Steve Trevor is in. Now for Etta, she's kind of like, okay, thing is though, those two, they have most strangest bond. Wherever one goes, the other goes there too. they have that strange bond where they both end up in the same spot at the same time. But I need you to make sure that your information is correct, that she is also in the area. Now you do have Etta call up Steve Trevor, because now Etta is thinking that possibly Steve Trevor told Diana to come to this area to help him out. But the thing is though, as soon as Etta calls up Steve Trevor, he is in the middle of a gunfight, and so her question has to be put on hold. Now while her question's put on hold right now, you do have her staff kind of come back to her and say, ma'am, we called it correctly. Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, she is in the same area as Steve Trevor. We got a clear photo of her flying into that area. And so you do have Etta call back Steve Trevor when he is able to talk once again. And the thing is though guys, you do have Etta ask Steve Trevor, did you tell Diana that you'll be in this area? Did you tell her about this mission? And the thing is though guys, you have Steve Trevor say, we are not even in good terms right now. And guys, the thing is though, back in the New 52, Steve Trevor and Diana, they did date for a hot second, like they did in year one. The thing is though, Diana left Steve Trevor behind and she fell in love with the New 52 Superman. And so when that happened right there, Steve Trevor kind of got pushed to the sideline. Like they did not have any kind of relationship after she left him for the New 52 Superman. And so you have Steve Trevor telling Etta, I haven't seen her since she basically dumped me. So if she's here in this area, she's possibly going after the same person we're going after. And that person's name is Cadulo. And I'm pretty sure I just butchered that name right there. Now the thing is though guys, Steve Trevor does arrive at this random village hoping to find Cadulo. The thing is though, when he gets to the village, he sees a bunch of dead bodies. That Cadulo, whoever this man is, he was here at this village, but he killed a bunch of different people. And the thing is though, you do have the leader of this village walk up to Steve Trevor and say, you have to stop Cadulo because he kidnapped all of our daughters and we have no idea what in the world he is trying to do. Now, we do jump back over to Diana, aka Wonder Woman. And the thing is though guys, she's fighting against these men still that surrounded her earlier. But the thing is though guys, she has gotten to the point where it's now her third warning. And she says, you need to come out and talk to me. I need your help. Can we please talk face to face? And the thing is though guys, we come to find out the person that she is talking to is Barbara Ann, aka Cheetah. She is asking for Cheetah's help to find a way home to Themyscira. And guys, this does perfectly tie in to our year one storyline. Now guys, you do have Cheetah kind of ask Diana once again, why are you here? Why are you here in this jungle right now? And you do have Diana tell her, listen, the reason why I'm here is because you're the only person who can help me find a way home to Themyscira. But also, Olympus is close to me. And so right now, you are my last hope to get home to my home world, to Themyscira. Because, like I said, I thought I'd been home multiple times in the past. But every single time I thought I was home, I wasn't. And so I need your help to find a way back home to Themyscira. Now the thing is though guys, we come to find out, since this story does take place years after year one, there's some bad blood. There's some bad blood between Cheetah, aka Barbara Ann, and Wonder Woman. There's bad blood because she says, why would I help you? This is your fault. I'm like this monster, this creature. Your reason why I am Cheetah. Because thanks to you leaving me behind, I turn into this creature, the Cheetah. Now the thing is though guys, you do have Diana say, it's not my fault you would turn into this. I warned you to not come into this jungle. And what did you do? You came in this jungle looking for a God because you try so hard to find a God on this world, any kind of God, and you found a God, and that God cursed you, and he turned you into his beloved wife. That's your fault. I warned you, don't come here. Stay away from this area. And it's your fault you're like this now. Don't blame me because now you're somebody who eats men flesh. Now, the thing is though, guys, you do have the men earlier who are fighting against Diana kind of surround Cheetah and Diana. And the thing is though, you have Cheetah say, we should move. Because these men, they did look at me as their goddess because they do worship the God here. Now guys, the God's name I cannot pronounce, so I'm going to call him just Taga for right now. But the thing is though, she says these men, they praise Taga. They praise him. They love him so much. And when he made me his beloved, they look at me as their goddess. But now, since I'm here talking to you, they think I turned on them. And so we should move. And so you have Diana and Cheetah just move away from these men. Now the thing is though, these men, they're following them. They're making sure that they do get rid of Diana and possibly Cheetah now because they believe Cheetah has betrayed them. And the thing is though, after Diana and Cheetah were able to defeat all those men, you do have Cheetah say, I'll help you. I will help you find a way home to Themyscira. But you have to help me. Help me get rid of the god Taga, which could possibly turn me back into a normal person. If you help me get rid of this god, I'll help you find a way home to Themyscira. And you have Diana say, deal. I want my old friend back. So basically, I'm getting the better end of this deal. I get my old friend back and find a way home to Themyscira. Now, thing is though, guys, we do pick up with Steve Trevor. Now, guys, remember, they are going after a man named Cadulo. And the thing is though, guys, they're going after him because right now he's some kind of big, huge terrorist threat. Now, guys, thing is though, remember, in the last chapter, Steve Trevor, he basically found a village that was attacked by Cadulo. And Cadulo took all those people's daughters. And so right now, Steve Trevor and his team, they're going after Cadulo to bring him in. The thing is though, guys, as soon as they get into a certain area of this rainforest, the pathway they walk to get into this area, it closes behind them. And then in a brief second, we see them being held as hostage by Cadulo. But guys, Cadulo is now working alongside with the god Taga, the same god that basically Cheetah is trying to kill. Now guys, we do jump over to Etta meeting up with her boss Sasha. Now guys, Sasha is a very important character. Now guys, we are not going to learn her origin until later on in a different story. But for right now guys, all you need to know is that she is the boss of Etta. Now the thing is though, guys, you do have Etta kind of tell Sasha what in the world is going down. And she says, listen, we told Steve Trevor and his team to move in, and they did move in. The thing is though, as soon as they moved in on their target, Cadulo, they had disappeared just like that. And they have gone cold for a good few hours. Now, you do have Sasha tell Etta, if we don't hear back from them in a few hours, we are going to move in. We are going to move in and basically retrieve our men. Now, you do have Etta also tell Sasha, listen, there is one more thing I need to tell you. And that thing is basically Wonder Woman has appeared in the same rainforest that Steve Trevor is in. And so right off the bat, you have Sasha ask Etta, did you tell her about this mission? And Etta says no. When it comes to Steve Trevor and Diana Prince, they have some kind of bond. When the other person needs the other person to help out, that person somehow ends up there to help that other person out. And she is saying right now it seems like Steve Trevor might need her help. and she was just there for another reason. And of course, she'll be able to help out Steve Trevor. Now, you do have Sasha tell Etta to go ahead and go home. Go ahead and go home, get some rest. In the morning, we'll pick up where we left off at. And the thing is though, if we don't hear from Steve Trevor still, we are going to move in. Now, the thing is though, guys, as soon as Etta leaves the house of Sasha, we do see a small robot orb appear around Sasha's head. And the thing is though, guys, we come to find out that Sasha is not working for the good guys. She's working for, well, somebody who could be a bad guy. Because the thing is though, guys, this robot orb starts to talk to Sasha and says, good job. Good job of basically pretending to be on their side, to convincing them that you're there to help them. The thing is though, sooner or later, thanks to you, Etta, Steve Trevor, we're gonna have the one person we want so badly. And that one person is Wonder Woman. Now, we do jump over to Steve Trevor right now and his men being tortured by Cthulhu. Now guys, remember, they went in the jungle looking for him, but to also save the daughters of the village they visited earlier. Now the thing is though, guys, they got captured, and so right now you have Cthulhu and his men kind of torturing Steve Trevor. They're like, listen man, why are you here? Why in the world are you here? Who sent you after me? Cthulhu, one of the greatest men in the world. Who is crazy enough to send a small army to stop me? Now, you do have Cthulhu kind of say, listen, I am working alongside this god right here named Taga. And the thing is though, guys, this god is the same god who basically turned Barbara Ann into Cheetah. And so you have Cthulhu say, this god wants to walk free across the world. The thing is though, he is bonded here to basically never move unless somebody gives up their blood to basically release him from this prison. And so you have Cthulhu kind of like, listen, what we're gonna do is basically use your blood, which means killing you off, to let this god be free and be able to walk across the world to spread the one thing he wants to spread, his godly brides, his chosen women across the world. And so you have Cthulhu kind of tied down Steve Trevor, and he says, I'm going to kill you to release this god from his prison. Now the thing is though, guys, we do jump over to Steve Trevor's team. And the thing is though, guys, Cthulhu is keeping them in a different area of this huge weird complex. Now the thing is though, guys, the next thing you know, Steve Trevor's team, they're watching Cthulhu's men and the god Taga's men get beat up on by unknown forces. And the thing is though, guys, we come to find out those unknown forces is Wonder Woman and also Barbara Ann aka Cheetah. They have arrived to do the one thing they wanted to do, which is basically kill off the god Taga, hoping that it would turn Cheetah back into her human form, Barbara Ann. But the thing is though, as they're fighting their way to get to that god, they meet up with Steve Trevor's team, and Steve Trevor's team tells them, hey, nice to see you, girl. Haven't seen you in years. By the way, your ex-boyfriend is about to be killed, so you might want to go help him out. Now guys, you do have Wonder Woman kind of reassured Steve Trevor's team that she'll be able to save their boss's life, to save Steve Trevor's life. Now guys, Greg Rucka uses chapter 4 of this storyline right here as a way to give us the epic fight we want to see. I mean, he does not sit down and say, okay, listen guys, I'm gonna make sure this fight is like super amazing and beautiful, and then end up not being that. No, guys, this fight is amazing. But the thing is though, guys, he does not just focus on the fight in this book. He does like 2 other things I like in this book. Well, what I mean is that though, guys, after you have Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, tell Steve Trevor's team that they can go ahead and go back home. Like, go ahead, go back home. But the thing is though, make sure when you leave this complex, take the daughters that were kidnapped from that village earlier with you. Get them out of here. Do not turn around. Do not come back in. Let me and Cheetah take care of this. Now, the thing is though, guys, you do have Cheetah and Diana Prince walk up on the god Taga and Cadulo. Now, guys, the first thing you have Greg Rucka, the writer of this book, do in the middle of this fight between Cadulo and the god Taga, you have Greg Rucka reassure us that Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor are going to fall in love together again. And what I mean is that, guys, right off the bat, after she defeats Cadulo, you have Steve Trevor walk up on her, kind of like, I miss you. I miss you so much. I have not seen you in years, but seeing you right now, right here in front of me, reassures me that you and I belong together. And that's Greg Rucka saying these two are going to fall in love. Because, guys, in the New 52, these two were not a couple. And fans missed that so much. Fans miss the Lois Lane and Clark Kent thing. Fans miss the I can't talk anymore now. Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor's relationship. Fans missed those two key factors in DC Comics, because when the New 52 launched, DC said, that's not going to happen. We're going to change things up. We're going to have Superman dating Wonder Woman. And fans really did not like that much. And so you have Greg Rucka right now saying, listen, the love you guys loved so much in the past is back. Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman, they are going to be a couple again in this book right here. Now, thing is though, guys, you do have the god Taga start to attack Wonder Woman. Now, of course, you do have Greg Rucka give us the epic fight between the god Taga and Wonder Woman. But of course, she was able to defeat the god very easily. Now, guys, remember, their goal was to defeat the god because they're hoping that once the god is defeated, it'll be able to turn Barbara Ann back into her human form. Get rid of her cheetah persona. And the thing is though, guys, it did. As soon as Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, defeated the god Taga, it did turn Cheetah back into her human form, Barbara Ann. Now, guys, we do jump forward in time. And the thing is though, guys, we do jump forward a couple days after the fact that Barbara Ann has turned into Cheetah. Now, the thing is though, guys, we do pick up with a brand new character. Now, guys, this character's name right here, her name is Veronica Kell. And I really hope I pronounced that last name correctly too. Now, the thing is though, guys, Veronica Kell is going to be a very important character, not just in this story, but also in another story down the road. Now, the thing is though, guys, Veronica Kell is right now being reported on what happened with Wonder Woman in that rainforest. The fact that she fought against another god. The fact that she took care of one of the well-known world terrorists, Cadulo. And so you do have her AI system tell her, listen, Cadulo has been captured and he has been put away. Matter of fact, Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, was able to capture the god Taga. Oh, by the way, also, Cheetah has been cured. She's now just going by the name Barbara Ann. And so you have Veronica being updated on everything she needs to know about Wonder Woman. Now, the one thing that she did not hear about until now is the fact that Wonder Woman cannot find her way home. And with that right there, you do have Veronica say, okay, she can't find her way home? Cool. Well, this could be something really big for us because Barbara Ann is going to help her find the home of the Amazons, the Mascara. And once she does, we'll be right there too. call up Sasha. Now, guys, that right there tells us the girl we saw in the last 2 chapters, Sasha, she's working for Veronica. Veronica has some kind of control over her. Now, the thing is though, guys, we do jump back over to Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman. Now, guys, I truly do love this part right here because you do have Greg Rucka, the writer of this book, just use the last few pages of this book, like the last half of this book, as a way to just tell us that these two are officially back together. Like at this point right here, they're back together. And what I mean is that you do have Steve Trevor and Wonder Woman kind of sit down and talk to one another. Now, guys, what's so cool about this part here also is that you do have Steve Trevor ask her, why not me? I mean, why not me for real? Because you ran off to Superman. I understand, like, he's Superman, but why not me? And you have her say, because back then I thought I knew what I wanted. I thought with him everything would be easier because he's just like me. He has powers. He's just as strong as me, or even stronger. He is basically somebody who can protect himself, but he knows what I'm going through. And Steve, I felt like you would not understand what I'm going through. But the thing is though, after they talk for a good few moments through these pages, is her saying, I made a mistake. I made a mistake going with him. Instead, I should have gone with you. And so you have the little kiss session right there. Now the thing is though, you do have Steve Trevor kind of like, listen, take me to mascara. You're saying you can't find your way home, but you've been home multiple times. Let's go to the one place you believe that was your home. And the thing is though, guys, you do have Diana Prince fly Steve Trevor to the one location that she thought the mascara was at. Now, the thing is though, guys, when they first arrive, there's nobody there. It's an empty island. The thing is though, as soon as she turns around, she is greeted by all her sisters, the Amazons. The thing is though, guys, out of nowhere, she was teleported to the mascara, just like that. Now, guys, when it comes to the conclusion of this storyline, we do pick up with basically Etta. And the thing is though, guys, Etta is meeting up with Sasha. Now, guys, remember, Sasha is the boss of Etta. But the thing is though, guys, Sasha is secretly working for the bad guys, working for Veronica Cale, who we just met earlier in this storyline. Now, the thing is though, guys, you do have Sasha meeting up with Etta because basically, guys, we come to find out is that when Wonder Woman defeated the god Taga, he turned into a plant. Like literally a plant, a same kind of plant you put on your front porch in a little pot. And the thing is though, guys, you do have Etta handing over the god Taga, who's right now just a plant, over to Sasha. Now, Etta does walk away from Sasha and she does start to head on home. The thing is though, when Sasha gets in her car, she is automatically communicated by Veronica Cale on what in the world did she just do. And you do have Sasha tell Veronica, listen, I have the god Taga in this case right here. I'm about to bring him over to you. Now, the thing is though, guys, you do have Etta kind of looking at Sasha's car from a hidden angle, and she realized that Sasha is not working for them. She's working for some unknown bad guys. Now, we know who the bad guy is. It is Veronica Cale. But for Etta, it's kind of like, who are you talking to about our mission? And so you do have Etta follow Sasha up to a random meetup location because Sasha was told to meet up with Veronica and hand over the god Taga. The thing is though, as soon as those two characters met up with one another, Etta does appear and tries to stop both Sasha and Veronica Cale. Now, at first, Etta is able to take care of Sasha just by shooting her in the head. Like literally just firing one gun in her head, she's on the ground out cold. Not dead, just out cold. But the thing is though, as soon as Etta took care of Sasha, you do have Veronica Kell tell her to, like vicious dogs, to basically go attack Etta. Now guys, this is basically where we stop at with Etta, and we do jump over to Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor. Now guys, remember in the last chapter they went to the they went to the location that Diana Prince believed was her home, which was the Mascara. But the thing is though, while they get there and they're hanging out on the Mascara, Steve Trevor realized that this is not the Mascara. This is a fake world, a fake Mascara. Somebody is making Diana believe that she is home, that the people that are surrounding her is really her mother and her sisters. But in reality, it's not. It's somebody else. And so you do have Steve Trevor kind of sneak around this fake Mascara, and he finds clues left and right telling him that this is not real. Somebody's playing mind games on Diana and him. And so you do have Steve Trevor go back to Wonder Woman and pull her to the side and saying, babe, this is not the Mascara. You're not home. This world is fake. I don't know where we are, but this is not the Mascara. Now, while he's telling her this, out of nowhere, her wrist starts to bleed. And he does look at her wrist and he does see a snake bite. Now guys, this snake bite is the same bite we saw back in the year one storyline. And she says, I got this bite years ago because I was on my horse and there was a tree, and that tree was not there before, but for some strange reason something was calling me to that tree. And when I walked up to that tree, I was bitten by a snake. And the thing is though guys, as soon as they're kind of looking at her snake bite, out of nowhere her mind just shatters. Like her whole mind shatters. She starts to glow real bright for a hot second, and then she falls to the ground and starts crying. And she tells Steve Trevor, I never been home. This whole time I've been going to this fake Mascara. I believed I was going home. And when I got that brief moment in my head where I thought that maybe I have not been going home, but I did not want to believe it, now I realize I have never been home at all. I never been home to the Mascara. And guys, that wraps up today's video. Now guys, please leave me a like down below and also subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, well, let me know in the comments below. But anyways guys, I'm out of here and I'll see you on the next comic book video. Later guys.